Guys, before you get to this video, I just want to take a second to tell you about Autotempest.com, which is our favorite way to search for cars because it saves us a ton of time. Or maybe you just went to, I don't know, a car show that was held on a big movie lot, or you just drove a friend's car and you think, you know what, I really want to buy one of those, that's way too much fun. Well, you could do it the old way and go to 5 different websites and type in the criteria into 5 different websites and then have 15 different tabs. And then if you want to search for another car, you have 30 tabs. And if you want to compare 4 different cars, now you have 60 tabs. And it's a big mess and it's a big pain in the butt. With Autotempest, you don't have to do that. They do all the work for you. You just enter the criteria, you hit search, and they bring you all the listings from the most popular sites on one page. It's like the Vegas buffet of car shopping. Autotempest searches sites like AutoTrader, eBay, some of the smaller sites even, and then they compare them with all of Craigslist. And again, Autotempest is completely free. There's no subscription, there's no membership, there's none of that, which is a big reason why we like it. But the most important thing is that it saves us time and it makes searching for cars simpler. So if you're looking for a car or you know someone who is, use Autotempest.com. You can spend less time searching for cars and more time driving. Now, enjoy this video. Morning everybody, today is the day that Zack finally drifts the E46 M3. If you listen to the show, you'll know that I started out looking for a 240 SX, but they're too expensive for the quality that I was looking for. And then at a certain point I realized if I'm gonna road trip this car, that wouldn't be very comfortable. And they only have 140 horsepower. This is 3,400 pounds, 330 horsepower. It's a comfortable road trip car. It's a good canyon car. It's got a lot of cargo space in it, and it should be really great for what I'm doing today. What I've done to it, I've put a new cooling system in from Turner, and new, radiator, expansion tank, water pump, everything should be good. All the fluids are redline fluids now, and most importantly, the rear subframe has been reinforced with weld-in plates from Bimmerworld and Powerflex. I also put in a full rear subframe bushing kit from Powerflex. I went with the yellow street track durometer, which is how they measure the stiffness of these things, because I wanted the car to be stiffer but still be usable on the street. I still want to drive it over potholes and on highways with windows up, stereo off, and not hear very much noise, and I don't. I'm very happy I went with that specific stiffness. What I have noticed is that the back of the car feels more settled, it's more communicative, and more predictable. Before it moved around quite a bit, just in canyon corners and whatnot, and now I feel like I feel like my ass is connected to the rear tires, frankly. I feel like I can tell what they're doing, when they're gonna let go, and I've just been really pleased with that stiffness choice. But more importantly, we're gonna go out on the skid pad at Willow. We're gonna try to replicate some of the exercises from Drift 101 and just see how this feels compared to some of the other cars I've driven. So I'm gonna start with just tight donuts, mostly to check out the steering feel of this thing. Make them wider, make them tighter. Yeah, so 333 horsepower helps. What I noticed is I have less steering feedback than I did in the 240. 240 was a better rack. I've already talked about how I don't like this rack. It's progressive and it's overpowered. I still want to get that 2.7 Z3 rack, but it works. So now I'm gonna try figure eights. So this will test like the weight difference between this and a 240, how it transitions from left to right. Okay, I would say this car really likes to slide, which if you've ever seen like Tiff Nadell's videos or anybody else's videos, I mean, this is amazing. This is great. Wow, no wonder Tanner Faust daily drove one of these things. This is awesome. I have missed this for so long. Oh my God, sliding cars is the greatest thing in the world. So what I'm gonna try to do now is slide around the cones, come in like a snail, like decrease radius, transition to figure eight, and then slide out. So I'm gonna come in second, You don't even need to clutch kick because this thing has so much power and so many revs. Oh, I ate a cone. I ate a cone. Oh no! Reset. I'm trying to avoid clutch kicking this car because this is my daily driver and I don't want to put in a new clutch. I don't want to do it myself because I live in an apartment and park on the street, and I don't want to pay someone to do it. So I'm trying to work with just weight transition and power, and I'm very glad I didn't buy a KA 240 because as fun as it is, you know, you can fix a lot of problems with power, but this just has a higher ceiling for like kind of for your ability. Scrub speed. We come in around, and then we go around again. Around the next cone. A little too much. I almost had it. Okay, so let's quickly talk about what we're feeling. The Camaro we drove was obviously very heavy. You know, even though it was fairly stiff because it's an Alpha chassis, but it's a convertible. But it was really heavy and did not have nearly as much steering angle as this or the 240. I'm very impressed with how much angle this car has. I have been able to get out of a lot of situations I wasn't expecting, which is really great, and been able to have a lot better vision sideways on the cones I need to go around. Like my Crown Vic, for example, was like that much steering angle. This feels a lot more, like it has a lot more. It does feel more stable in the long slides because of the weight and the wheelbase. It just sits there, and you just, I mean, it's so nice. Like I'll do like a long slide at, you know, 7,000 RPMs. I don't know if it's the car or the bushings. Like I can just really feel what is happening in the back of this car. All right, we're gonna go out for one more time. When I came back in, I spoke too soon. My EML light came on. Usually it indicates a messed up throttle position sensor, and now it's gone again. So I'm learning that BMWs are like old video games. You just blow in the cartridge, put it back in, it works fine. So we're gonna go back out, try to connect those cones again, and then if I'm feeling brave, try to connect some of the curved track. Take it away from the cones and bring it to the actual tarmac. We're gonna do the same thing, decreasing radius corner, into figure eight, into donut, into out. Wait a little bit. I should go down to first, but I don't want to blow my clutch off. I need lower gearing. If I'd gone down, I would have had it. You can see, I mean, with so many revs to work with, you know, you can almost do the whole course in second gear. In the 240 during class, I was downshifting from second to first. I don't want to do that because I'm going to break something in this, but I'm going to try to do it in second only. Straighter. I want to come out straighter. So I'm no professional, obviously. I'm glad I hit some of the marks I wanted to hit. I looped out in some places. I'm getting used to the car. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the people that had asked about the M3 and how it's doing. It was lonely. I'm gonna park this and let it rest and shave my face. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.